Okay, hey guys, this is your art teacher here, and I have another demonstration for you. We are working on our cardboard loom weavings, okay? So I've got some sketches right here. When we first get started, make sure that you label, okay? Name, grade, and team if you're third or fourth grade. Right now I'm doing it with my third and fourth graders. I typically do this with third graders or fifth and sixth graders, it just depends anyway. But this year it's third and fourth graders. With my fourth graders, I do some different skills with weaving that I don't do with my third grade. So it's definitely more advanced the older the age of my students. So after we labeled our paper with our name, then we decided on our colors. I let my students use an A, B, C, D, or ABC or an AB color pattern, okay? So once that is done, if you, there's another instructional video where I have the specifics on how to make this symmetrical so that your A is in the middle, your A is the line of symmetry, and then you're gonna measure from there outward. A doesn't have a twin, B has a twin, B and B, C and C, and then A and A. Anyway, and then from there you can continue your pattern out however you want to, as long as whatever you do on this side, you're doing the same thing over here. Whatever you do on the left, you're doing on the right. When you turn it, it's actually gonna be the top and the bottom, okay? And once again, I have another instructional video for that. Okay, so this video, after you have your, sorry about that. After you have your design finished, okay, this is an example of kind of a messy example right there where you can see that the student did not, let me hide the name there, where the student did not use my little hint, okay? What I want you guys to do before you move on is, if yours looks like this, I want you to go back and I want you to press more firmly, okay? So the student right here, I'm gonna let that zoom or focus. This student right here did a pretty good job of staying in the lines. Okay, and one way that you're gonna stay in the lines is I've got these little plastic cards that you guys can use, okay? You're gonna lay that at the edge of your coloring area. The student used right here light blue, which is so great that these things are labeled, because then we can find the colors easily. Light blue, man, that was easy. Okay, that was actually a coincidence that I found it that easy. I'm gonna use my left hand, I'm right-handed, but I mean, I can use colored pencil with my left hand. Anyway, so put the note card right there, and you will work all the way up to the note card. This is gonna help you to color faster, and you don't have to worry about getting off on the edges, okay? And then I flip mine around the opposite way, using the same hand, and I color firmly. So if you're waiting to get a loom, just go back in and fill in your areas, make it look nice and neat and bright and bold, okay? Because a beautiful sketch can be displayed and hung with your finished weaving product, okay? Okay, so moving on. So I have some helpers that are helping me create these lines on the back of the loom. We're gonna skip a couple of notches, okay? This is the back of the loom. This is where we're gonna start when we are, when we're weaving, when we're warping, putting our warp threads on our loom, okay? So you have a start right there for you. Yours is going to look like this when you get it, okay? Well, you gotta put that piece of paper down. I'm gonna show you how to do that real quick. So, if we are in process and our bell rings and it's time to clean up and you haven't warped yours yet, we'll wrap the warp thread around your loom. You're gonna have a Ziploc bag that you're gonna stick it into, okay? You don't need to say that the Ziploc bag's not big enough. Obviously, it's about an inch too short. It's okay, because it's still gonna protect your loom, and it's gonna make sure that your weaving and your warp threads and your yarn do not get tangled up with somebody else's, okay? Okay, so let me see. I think I have a blank loom around here somewhere. Yes, I do. So now again, I'm writing upside down. So on the back, okay, this is where you're going to start. Okay, just like if you were following a maze. So we start right here, and then I have another video that tells you how you're going to warp your loom. And then you'll bring it around right here, and then you'll bring it down to there, and then of course you'll just continue, okay? So for today, what do you need to do? Oh, I'm so glad you asked. You're going to take your finished sketch, okay, you're going to put it on top of your loom. These two notches on the front side are going to be on the left, okay? These two little marks, the Sharpie marker marks, are going to be at the bottom left and the top left. Bottom left and the top left. On the back, okay, at the right, you're going to have where it starts, okay? And then you're going to turn it over this way. Let me zoom this in. I'm going to untape this over here because if you'll tape your tape the direction, I'm going to get rid of that. So I'm going to give you 2 pieces of tape and a loom, and you'll tape that down first. You got to make sure that it's lined up. Hers is decently lined up. You don't want to make your paper go over these little notches because that's where your warp threads are going to be. You don't want it to go lower or higher than these notches, okay? And then you're going to take your tape. Your paper is vertical. Put your tape on there vertical as well. Even if your masking tape covers up where it says over and under, you're still going to be able to see that, okay? So that's your goal today, and then I also have some other instructional videos that we can watch if you are confused, okay? Your art teacher loves you. Thank you guys for being such great listeners. Have an awesome day today. Bye.